Hey folks, it's Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin, and this is my review of the 900th episode of Smackdown. It's a go-home show for Survivor Series. Well, it's a go-home Smackdown since we had to go home Raw, which was a D plus to C minus show at best. This one wasn't bad. You had a nice little video package showing a few memories of past Smackdowns, and they had a couple clips during the show of past events, like especially like the first Smackdown and or the first Smackdown in August. I mean, since technically the first one actually happened in April, but that was just a test pilot. Then you had Cena's debut. That they had to show Cena's debut because we can't forget that Cena exists on the show. But whatever, it was nice. It was quick how they showed the video package, but cool, whatever. Bryan and Shane came out with a hype promo, hyping up stuff, hyping up the card, and oh hey, good time as any to start with the best match of the night, which was Ziggler versus Miz for the IC title. It was good. I enjoyed it. I was a little surprised by the result, but I guess I shouldn't have been because Ziggler versus Zayn, while it would have been a good match, Miz will provide a better foil for Sammy. They need to have Sammy win though. I'm more than okay with the win because Miz gained the title back. Ziggler done his job with it, defended it once or twice, and had it for just over a month. I think it was like just about 5 weeks. So whatever. Miz gets the title back. If Miz loses to Sammy at Survivor Series, I'm more than fine with it. So still, it was a very good match. It was very well done, and really, besides Maurice getting involved in just pushing Miz, pushing Ziggler over, and Miz getting the small package pinfall. Really, that was it. I mean, it's like yeah, the Spirit Squad interfered, but Ziggler looked strong in defeat, in my opinion. Miz looked like the cocky heel, whatever. So it worked. It worked for what it was, and if Miz loses the title quickly, I'm okay with it. Because they already took the bloom off the rose by having him lose to Ziggler at No Mercy, in my opinion. And then Alexa, she gets a rematch with Becky soon. That's a big up. I'm all happy with that. Hopefully it happens at TLC. In fact, I think it should happen at TLC. Have it be a women's tables match or something like that. Not a chairs match. That would have been bad. But anyway, second match, Callisto versus ONeill Lorcan. I always get that name wrong. It was okay. It was nice to see Oni on, SmackDown making his debut. Callisto got the win, of course. Momentum carrying him to Survivor Series. So, whatever. It was fun. King Booker, that was really fun. It was a really fun throwback for Booker to come out in the King Booker phase. That was all fun. So, that was cool. And then you had Nikki versus Carmella. It was actually a decent match. It was given a good amount of time. And then Charlotte appeared at ringside saying she bought a ticket. And then the Team Raw and Team SmackDown women fought. But going back to Nikki versus Carmella, Nikki's taking a lot of bumps on her neck. Now, granted, I'm sure her neck is fine. I'm sure she was medically cleared. But I'm still wondering, are they doing this as a way because they know that doesn't have that much time left in her career? Because she keeps taking bumps like this, like that neck breaker off the apron was just brutal. But still, I just wonder, is Nikki's neck healthy enough to continue to take this, or maybe is she just about done? I don't know. I hope that's not the case. As much as I'm not a Nikki Bella fan, I hope that's not the case. Hopefully she can have a long career. But I do wonder about these bumps, like ouch. But back to the whole brawl, the SmackDown women got the better of the Raw women, especially because Nia stupidly hurled herself into the barricade. That was a good tactic there, Nia. It was okay for what it was. It was a fun way to hype up the women's match at Survivor Series, so that ought to be good. Goldberg Lesnar hype package, I don't care. I said it on the Raw review. I said it in other reviews before. I don't care. It may be a fun little match. It might be. This is not the fantasy warfare, the big dream match that people make it out to be. My opinion. You want to see it? Cool. Good for you. I don't care one bit. I don't want to see a nearly 50-year-old guy versus a nearly 40-year-old guy in a match that where neither guy's going to care at all. They'll care more than they did at WrestleMania 20, but that's not saying much. And then you had Breezango, Hype Bros, Usos, and American Alpha with Slater and Rhino on the outside versus Spirit Squad, Vaudeville, and Ascension and Headbangers. AKA they got the Spirit Squad there for short-term deals. The Headbangers are back, I guess. Hey, guys, we need a tag team. We'll pay you some money. Come on back. I don't have anything against headbangers as people. It's just I didn't care for this match. I didn't care for it. It wasn't bad. It was nice to see Team SmackDown join up and team up, and having their any little verbal spats. They managed to team up and take down the collection of jobber teams basically. I really feel bad saying that about the Vaudevillains, who are very talented, and the Ascension are talented to a point also, but neither team is what they were in NXT, not even close. And they're basically just jobbers now. Hopefully they're getting paid better at least. But still, it was fun for what it was. Wasn't great, but still, it served its purpose, I guess. And then the cutting edge, not the cunting edge, I always think it's the cunting edge for some reason. Edge apparently is now Grizzly Adams, and he sounds really old when he talks. Now, it was nice to have Tony Chimmel come out and do the rated R superstar. I can't do it like Chimmel does, but introduce Edge like that. That was cool. You had Styles, Ambrose, Orton, Bray, Shane, and Ellsworth, who's the Team SmackDown mascot. It was fun for what it was. It wasn't great. But it was nice to see Styles not, he still wants the recognition that he feels he deserves. And Styles and Ambrose still, they got their, rivalry going on. It needs to be blown off here at TLC in a couple weeks. Just blow it off. Just have Styles win and then go on to defend the title at the Rumble. But it was decent for what it was, and then you had Undertaker come out, and some of the words he said, it's like, WrestleMania doesn't define me. I'm back, and it's like, I'm back here to take souls, and it's kind of yada yada. And I like Undertaker. Undertaker got a huge pop, as expected. And I do wonder now if maybe he might actually be in some matches later. I believe, a shout out to @Jeremy8911. I believe he said this. Correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy, if you watch this. But I think he said, calling it, Undertaker faces Styles for the title at the Royal Rumble, beats him, and then Cena beats Undertaker at Mania 33 for the title. I don't know if I'd necessarily go that route, but it's a good idea. It is a good idea. I mean, it's certainly outside the box as far as like giving Undertaker one more title run. If he's healthy enough and can make these appearances and can have this final stretch of his career, because I think it needs to be done, I'm all for it. But still, this episode 900 SmackDown, it's like Taker's whole promo devolved into like him hyping up Team SmackDown. But he brought in a little teaser about how he might be making more appearances, which I'm all for. And Edge, I mean, look, Edge can go back and be a mountain man like he is after this. Much as I love Edge, he really wasn't needed on this episode. He really wasn't. I mean, even though he got a good pop, I didn't really care. And I like Edge, but this really wasn't needed. So anyway, that's what I got to say. Overall, this is probably like a C episode of SmackDown. It's not bad. It was an average show. If you get a chance, check it out on Hulu. If you didn't DVR it. It's certainly not bad. I mean, the IC title match was worth it, and this puts a little more of a spin on, hey, is Zayn going to be able to beat Miz because he was game planning for Ziggler? But who knows? It was still decent for what it was, so I give it a C. So do you agree? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, and subscribe. My Twitter link is in the description. It's been Real Honesty with John Ritlin. I'm John Ritlin. I'll see you soon.